as we've said, we're born to be awesome, not perfect. And I did an oopsie and made HTD number 12 when really it was HTD number 11. I did a two-part HTD 2 videos ago, and to me that felt like I had made, I guess, 12 total videos. And so we're gonna do something crazy. We're gonna do something crazy where we watch and learn HTD number 11, even though we already did HTD number 12. I know. But before we do that, I just want to shout out my fourth graders saying like and subscribe. You know the deal. And another shout out to Diego for this week's theme, which, if you can't tell, Mr. Phelps is really big on dropping artsy clues in the title on my paper. So I bet some of you already have some guesses on what we're gonna make in this art lesson. But yeah, welcome back, guys. Now, this one's also gonna be a little weird because instead of a circular tracing object, we're going with a square, dude. But everything else will be the same. Get your tracing utensil, proper drawing utensils. You might still need something circular, so grab one of these or one of these. And let's just jump into it. Okay, first things first, grab your square object and do your best to just find whatever. I mean, it can be anything. It can be a little bit rectangular. Feel free to grab a straight edge, because sometimes when you're outlining an object, it doesn't always line up exactly how you want it. So do your best to connect the corners, and we'll keep it going. Next thing you're going to want to do is get that circular object. Kind of make sure that it's, I guess a good rule to go by is maybe make it like maybe a third of the size of your object, if that kind of makes sense. When in doubt, just try and make yours look as much like mine as possible. And that's really what art is just being able to look at something and get a good perspective on the shape and the appearance, and then just trying to replicate that. Line up your second circle pretty much right up next to it. And like so. And so, as you've noticed, we're only doing Spongebob's face. And that is because Mr. Phelps will be the first to admit it. But SpongeBob SquarePants, despite being kind of a simple looking cartoon character, getting the exact look of SpongeBob is kind of difficult. So, but I love him, and I've loved the show ever since I was a kid. And so I thought it would be a great idea for an art lesson, along with Diego. And wanted to teach you guys how to draw something that I think a lot of you also share an appreciation for. And next, again, about a finger's width, right in the middle, kind of where those eyes are going to meet. Go ahead and erase another little space. And now this one's going to be a funky looking, it's not really a circle. To me it looks like an upside down egg. And it's not going to go all the way. Just like the cheeks again. But it's going to look something like that. Best as you can. It's starting to look pretty good. Now for the next portion, we'll go ahead and move on to his mouth. And the more shapes that you can find to trace, the better, because the more accurate you can make his face look. And there's a lot of geometry in SpongeBob's face, which is a fancy word for shapes used in math. But we can go ahead and shoot, I'm going to use this, I think. I'll fill in the rest from here, but this kind of gives me a good idea of how I want his mouth to look. So it's, again, not quite a half circle, so you're going to start kind of with that outline. And then the corners of his mouth are going to kind of, the corners of his mouth should meet right near the middle of those cheek half circles. Like so and like so. And they've got a nice little cap or a weird kind of curved line. Kind of shows the facial feature of them. And then it's gonna droop again down the middle and meet on the other sides. We'll go ahead and keep working on the mouth. And you're going to add one hump, two humps for his tongue, and one square, two square for his teeth. And then all we really have left from here is to draw his eyes. Right around here, same location on the opposite eye. Right around there. Draw the second one. Now inside there's an even smaller, so it's a circle, circle within a circle within a circle. That's what we're going to end up with. Quite fill it up, but it's still a good size portion inside. It looks funny now, I know that much, but I will clean it up and show you how this will turn out. And the last thing you need to do is give him 1, 2, 3 eyelashes. Eyelashes. Oh, and don't forget his little cheek freckles. These are going to kind of form a triangle, if you kind of can see that. About the same on each. And I think we're almost done. I might add 1 or 2 small little extra features, but it's looking pretty good. And I'll show you exactly how good. Feel free to call it a wrap. But if you really want to make this look like SpongeBob, go ahead and add some bonus features. Just go ahead and put a couple random blobs in the corners. Let's go ahead and sign it, because we're all professional artists in the making. I do have a challenge for you guys. What is your favorite Spongebob quote or episode. Now, I went through mine and I have about a bajillion, and I almost couldn't narrow it down to one. Yeah, go ahead and write your favorite episode or quote. This has been HTD number 11, not 12, not 13. And I will see you guys in the next one.